Hello, my dear friends. Welcome, dear students, in our virtual class of English drama. Hope all of you are safe and healthy. Friends, in last semester we studied tragedy in very detail. And in module number 5th, we studied types of drama. Near about 12 types of drama we studied. Out of 12, 4 types of dramas were very important. These 4 are tragedy, comedy, melodrama, tragicomedy. Let us study comedy from today. Generally, what do you mean by comedy? You are thinking right. Comedy means fun. Comedy means merrymaking. Comedy means joking, humor, yeah. In short, entertainment and happy mood. The same comedy which all of us love. Comedy films of Dada Kondke, like everyone, love everyone. And you enjoyed the comic serials on different television channels like Comedy Express, Comedy Chi Bullet Train or Foo by Foo. And one more very popular serial named Chala Hawa Udya, led by Nilesh Samble. The programs like Comedy Express or Comedy Chi Bullet Train or Foo by Foo or the Chala Hawa Udya, these programs expose serious matter in comic manner. Serious issues in society. Serious issues. These issues may be social, may be political, may be educational, or may be from other sectors. So, today we should turn towards our topic. We have to learn module number 6, comedy as a form. Comedy as a genre or as a comedy as a form of literature. Right? Okay. Before we start, introduction to comedy. In today's video, I should speak about the introduction to comedy, and in next videos history and types or other things we have to study. Before we start, wait for a second. Here I am sharing my PPT which helps you. Just a minute. Yes. Not new but open. Yes, comedy as a form. Comedy as a form or comedy as a genre or a comedy as a form of literature or the comedy as a form of drama. We have to study from today. Here some details are given or some important points noted on the screen. Please note it. and also listen carefully what I am speaking. I am explaining these points. According to intellectuals, comedy is one of the oldest form of drama. It highlights serious matters in humorous way. Comedy reduces our stress, it makes us fresh, it makes us happy, it entertains us. The word comedy is used for a funny or laughable situation. Generally, comedy means fun, but when we speak about literary perspective, comedy means not only fun but laughable situation, but pleasant atmosphere and a happy ending also. Means pleasant atmosphere. Pleasure is also important. Happy ending of drama or the situation is also important here. Now, I think all of you learned the meaning of comedy. Now we should turn towards, or let us study origin of the word comedy. The word comedy, when we go through the origin of the word comedy, there is two Greek words, or it based on the two Greek words named komos and iodus. The mixture of komos and iodus is komodia. Komos means reveal and iodus means singer, and komodia means, it is a Greek word. The mixture of komos and iodus is komodia, and komodia is a Greek word and it means comic singer. And the komodia next word, or the Latin word comedy, is based on commodia, Greek word. Latin word commodia is the output of commodia, and Latin word comedy. And the output of Latin word comedy is English word comedy. Okay, means English word comedy is based on the Greek word komos and iodus. Also, it is based on the Greek word komodia. Latin word comedy means it is the development of the words, or the development of words. Okay, history of word comedy, the word comedy. Now we should turn towards the birth of comedy, where the comedy took birth. I am not here speaking about the word, but I am speaking about the where real comedy took birth. It is very improbable, or the comedy is very improbable spectacle in which company of festive males apparently sang, danced and cavorted around the image of a large phallus. Phallus here means symbol of male sex. Yeah, means the male persons of the time of ancient period, the male persons were singing, dancing around the image of large phallus, means the symbol of male sex. And now through this points means the dancing around the image of large phallus, we learned that comedy is linking with some sort of phallic ritual, means sexual ritual, or the festival of mirth. It is one type of the festival of mirth. Mirth means here ananda. When we study history of comedy, we learn that Aristophanes to Xenophon is the period where the comedy took birth. Aristophanes to Xenophon is the period In this period, comedy took birth. The period of this comedy has involved high-spirited celebration. Involved here high-spirited celebration of human sexuality and the triumph of eros. Here it involved in high human sexuality and the triumph of eros. Human sexuality, means in short, in those days, comedy is related with sex and love. Eros, it is the name of Prema Devata. So, comedy in those days, comedy is related with sex and love in short. In ancient period, tragedy's setting is battlefield or king's palace. We studied it in the tragedies also. Now, in those days, the setting of tragedy is battlefield or king's palace. On the other hand, setting of comedy is bedroom or bathroom. The comedies generally in those days, comedies set in bedroom or the bathroom. In short, we learn here that comedy is related with sex, it is related with love, and the place of love and sex is bedroom or bathroom. Yeah, I honestly told you that these words are maybe you do not like, but it is very important as we are learning these things. And comedy is related. Comedy is the outcome of, or comedy's birth is in the sex and love. It is the birthplace of comedy. So we have to mention all these things. And those people thought that bedroom or a bathroom is the perfect place of setting. But on the other hand, Aristotle noted in his poetics that there is no need to sexual humor or a funny. Up to the Aristotle, the setting place is bedroom or bathroom and sexual humor is very needed. But Aristotle noted that there is no need of sexual humor or funny situation. But the requirement is happy ending. Means, according to Aristotle, comedy is not only fun or joke, but also it is a story of happy ending, or it is a story of rising fortune of a sympathetic central character. It is what Aristotle says here. And up to that period, when we speak about the comedy in medieval age or after in modern age, or in old period or in medieval period, comedy is the term comedy, or in medieval age and in modern age, the term comedy is applied to the play for the stage or motion pictures. Means the term comedy is applied only for those plays which we are applying which we are presenting on the stage or the motion pictures also. So here after that, means after Aristotle, the concept of comedy changed totally. When we speak about first comedy come in existence, and which is the first comedy, written by whom? We have a number of questions. So first comedy is Grammar Girton's Needle. It is written by John Still. John Still was the person who presented first comedy, Grammar Girton's Needle. But it is not well knitted or with well plot, acts or scenes. So We have to wait until Nicholas would present a comedy with regular plot, acts and scenes, and it is Ralph Roister and Doister. It is a regular comedy play, and so it is the first regular plot, act or scene. Comedy with regular plot, act and scene, that is Ralph Roister and Doister. Okay, you understand that. What is the difference between the first comedy? But Grammar Garden's Needle is the first comedy, yet it is not perfect. And the well knitted, well plot with actor scenes is the Ralph Roister and Registers is the well knitted plot. Okay. Then in medieval old period or in medieval period, comedies were divided into two parts. That is also one important thing. It is divided into two parts. First one is classical comedies and second one is romantic comedies. Classical comedies means those comedies which observes the rules and regulations of classical comedies. That is called as the classical comedies. The comedies which observe the rules and regulations of classical age or a classical period or ancient period is called as a classical comedies, or the rules and regulations given by the Aristotle in his Poetics is called as classical comedies. And romantic comedy means those comedies which were not followed rules and regulations, called as the romantic comedies. Classical comedies were written by or practiced by the Ben Jonson and Restoration playwrights. Ben Jonson is the pre-Elizabethan playwright, and Restoration playwrights are the post-Elizabethan playwrights. Romantic comedies were written by Shakespeare and other university wits. All these persons are Elizabethan playwrights, or they are from the Elizabethan periods. Shakespeare, you know all. He is the well-known dramatist, playwright in this world, and university wits. Number of times I repeated them. So Christopher Marlowe, Thomas Lord, George Pilley, Robert Greene. These are the university wits and Elizabethan playwrights. Elizabethan playwrights are known as the romantic comedians, and Ben Jonson and Restoration playwrights are known as the classical comedies. So, friends, today we learn about the meaning of comedy, not the definition, but the meaning of comedy. And the word comedy is origin, that is originated in Greek word komos and eudis, and then commedia to commedia, and comedy to comedy, English word, Latin, Greek. Totally the word comedy journey from Greek word to Greek to Latin, Latin to English. Then the setting of comedy or the issues of comedies. Comedy is it is birthplace of comedy is sex and love. Setting of comedy, that is in bedroom or in bathroom in ancient periods. But Aristotle says us that no need to sexual humor or funny things. Happy ending is very important. The writers, especially we refer here or the near about Aristophanes or Seinfeld. It is the period of high spirited celebration of human sexuality. Means sex and love is very important everywhere. Then we today studied the first comedy, which is tentative comedy, not perfectly written, that is Grammar Garden's Needle by John Steele and the Ralph Roister. It is the first regular comedy with acts and scenes. Then in medieval period or in classical period or old period, comedies were divided into two types, classical comedies and romantic comedies. I think all of you understand this. You should repeat the video, see once, twice or thrice, you may understand. Okay, we will stop here. Thank you very much. Okay, bye.